Okay, today I'm showing you the different ways to subtract. It's different from the ways that we learned, and so I want to explain it. I'm going to start with the way that we learned to subtract. Okay, so if we start with this, we would see that 2, we cannot take away 3. We would mark out. We would borrow from the tens. We would add 10 to this 2 and get 12. And this would become 8. 12 minus 3 is 9. 8 minus 8 is 0. 1 minus 1, like so. That's the way that you want your children to do the homework. There are other ways, though, to do it that they need to know about. The first way would be base 10 blocks. So to draw base 10 blocks, they would need to first draw this big number, the first number, 100, 9 tens. For tens, I just do sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make that big for you. And then for ones, I just do dots. 1, 2. So this is 100, 9 tens, and 2 ones. Just like this is 100, 9 tens, and 2 ones. From here, we can subtract. We start with the ones. We see that we don't have 3 ones, so we need to circle 1 and draw out 10 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also tell my kids to keep 5 in a row. If they're telling you that, that comes from me. Okay, from here I mark this out so I don't count it again. And I can take away my 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I count the leftovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can write a 9 here. Now from here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the tens, and I'm taking away 8 tens. So I will just mark out all of them, and I'm left with no tens. And then I don't have any hundreds, so I'll just bring that 100 over here. Get the same answer, but it's a different way. Okay? The next way is expanded form. Okay? So if I were to take this 192 minus 83, I would need to expand out this first number, 100, value of the hundreds, plus the value of the tens, 90, plus the value of the ones, 2. This is expanded form. Then I would bring this number down a few lines, and I would do it. So there's no hundreds, so I just skip this area, and I come straight to the tens of 80 in my tens and 3 in my ones. Okay? From here, I can look and see if I need to regroup. First off, I do. So I'll come here. My 90, I'm just going to take 10 of them and move them over. When I do that, I now have 12, and this is now 80. I go ahead and bring down my 100, and I tell my students to mark out this top number because we're not subtracting from that anymore. Now I'm subtracting 12 minus 3, which I know is 9. This number to this number is subtraction. 80 minus 80, which I know is 0. And 100 minus nothing, which is 100. When I put this together, I still get 109. Okay? The last way is a completely new way this year, and it's called adding on. It's also, they probably call it using a number line, okay, because that's what we're using. So I'm going to use the same problem of 192 minus 83, and I tell my students to go ahead and draw their number line. First thing they're going to do is start with the smallest number. This is the smallest number, the bottom one, which is 83. And we have to make what we call hops to get to the next 10. So that would be 83, this is 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I'm in an even 10, so I'm going to label it. And then I need to count my hops. Now I make these the smallest because They are 1, so they are the smallest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I write a plus 7 up here. This is important that you write it up top. From the 90, I need to make jumps of 10s. I'm at a 10, so I'm making jumps of 10 to get to my 100. Being that you're at 90, you only have to make one jump, and you are at 100. So that would just be plus 10. Here are my 1s, here are my 10s. Now, if I need to make any jumps for 100, I would do that. But in this case, I'm only going to 192. So if I made a jump to the next 100, that would be 200. That would be too much. So going back from hundreds, I now need to make jumps of 10. So I'm going up to 190 for the 10s. So I would go 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. I'm going to have to make my number line a little longer. I'm labeling that 190, and then I'm counting by 10 as I jump. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I'm putting plus 90 up here because I told you that's important. And then I'm going to 192. So 191, 192, and I will label those little hops 1, 2. And I want to make sure and label my ending because that's showing this is a number and this is a number in my subtraction. From here, I'm going to count all of these numbers at the top. So I have 90 plus 10 plus 2 plus 7. 2 and 7 are 9. 1 and 9 is 10. So I still get the same answer no matter which way I do it. I hope this helps you to help you with your students studying for the test. Thank you.